Shalom, shalom. We give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Yahweh is the most high God. Yahushua is who world we call Jesus Christ, or Kakadash is the Holy Spirit, and the pillar of Hebrew. Double honors to the elder apostles and great millstone, who will well through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word, Lord, and continue to endure and be sincere. Mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered forth on this earth, teaching His word and believing His word, Lord willing. The same spirit is put up upon you to endure and be sincere. Shalom to the Aquanthian that are believers of His word. Lord willing, continue to pursue to be a loving and silent, virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the most have mercy on the other brothers and sisters not in faith.
First, watch the video, then let me know how you feel in the comments. Wake up, America. Message!
About the Roman Empire?
All the time.
Why? What are you thinking about it?
Well, because we're in those times right now. Everybody's preoccupied with sports, movies, work,
What was it you said about bread?
Well, all right, the common people, Roman Empire said that everybody was equal, everybody had a chance. But it wasn't. The rich got richer and the poor got poorer. And they worried constantly about people rioting. Because they knew that the common man, the common people, could take over at any time. So they would bring them into the Colosseums, and they would give them free grain, they would give them bread, they would give them wine, whatever they needed to fill their bellies and block their minds from what they were angry about. They would watch plays, they would watch fights with the gladiators, sometimes for months on end. And that's where we're at right now, and I think about it all the time. Because so many people are preoccupied with their favorite football team, their favorite actor, actress, singer, and they just don't even think about what's being taken away from them. As long as their bellies are full and they're happy with what's going on, they just let it continue.
Wow.
So.
First, watch the video.
First and foremost, you gotta be woke. You gotta desire the truth. A lot of people will say, "Oh yeah, I knew that," and still participate in the bullshit. You know, um, entertainment means distraction. You know, entertainment, let alone when we talk about TV or in real life, it becomes a program, right? Like Gladiators was a program, the program of violence and fighting, but it was a programming that as soon as they knew Gladiators was about to take place, everyone would make their way to get into the Coliseum, right? And look where we at now, where we rush to go see our favorite TV shows, sports, basketball. I was one, I was just like that. Let alone we have TV shows that we watch. Now, I'm watching prophetic TV shows that have me think on Yahweh Shem Shai, but it's still programming. And outside of all these programs, they're doing something on the outside. This is why America is Rome 2.0. Now, I don't have all the scriptures I was trying to use out of my mind because I'm in a quick break, so I could just get a few little points, Lord willing, because I'm saving this video that I can do a part 2 or a part 3 or a part 4. But this is Romans chapter 13, verse 11, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe, right? Yahweh Shai is near. It's time to wake up knowing that a so-called Edomite individual is clearly saying that we are in a familiar Roman Empire. And this is how you know America established its kingdom just like Greek and Rome with the entertainment, the distraction, right? Let me just hurry up and go to this other one. Um, another one, Romans 15:4 that we bring out, because in order to know Rome, you got to go to Daniel the 7th chapter, and then you have to go to Second Ezra, the 11th and 12th chapter, going into the 12 feathers, and so on and so on. But it's really going into a further detail of the Roman Empire, right? So Romans 15:4, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. This is why we look into the history of things, right? Note before I go to that, let's go to Revelations 12 and 12, right? And this goes back to the picture of George W. Bush. You know, if the secrets that they have done, the things that they have done, if it actually get revealed to society, they'll be dragged down the street, right? Revelations 12 and 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil cometh down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Devil means deceiver, manipulator, and a liar, right? He's in mischief. So when we go into like the TV programming, it's mischief. You got the LGB community being promoted, fake Jews, right? How can they be the people in this war still going out when scriptures, especially in Revelations, tell you that the weapon of war, right, will be all gathered and destroyed. Let alone Great Babylon, Mystery Babylon, will be completely destroyed, right? And all nations will go unto Israel to give tribute. That's not happening right now, right? But they say that they're the people, you know. And if you are the people after that 1,000 years, who are the Edomites that's gonna be cut off? Oh, caught you. You're in your bag. But they have a short time. This is why when we relate back to Psalms 83, the crafty counsel, that they had to come and make a program so that they can deceive the masses of the earth while they're doing other things behind closed doors, masonry, all their other little rituals that they're doing to set up a stock market, to set up the prices of food. They did this all behind the scene. Psalms 83 verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Right? Because the main point of this whole story is, of course, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, the Most High, the Son Yahushai, who the world even calls Jesus the Christ, and the Rakakwadash, the Holy Spirit, which a lot of the children of Israel don't have it. You know, they might have a taste of it, but they don't have it, right? Because these are the times where we supposed to be giving the hand. You're supposed to be removing yourself from the same programs. This is why before I wasn't looking at TV shows and movies in the spiritual aspect. If I can't see it in the spiritual, most cases I'm not watching it. But of course I have my moments when I'm watching gangsters and drug dealing. But it's about you knowing who you are. It's about the time is up for lies and mischief, right? Psalms 83, verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. So we're going to look like fools teaching this word, telling Jake, yo, wake your ass up, right? Before, when people was doing sports, first when it was a Negro League or Globetrotters, brothers was not getting paid. Now, like during the time of when the music industry grew, brothers wasn't getting as paid like Louis Armstrong, Stevie Wonder, the Temptations back then growing. And when time grew, the more money got usage, the more money got printed, the value went up. The value of food, the value of drink, they all went up. So now NBA players is getting deals that people ain't never have. That's why they get sponsor deals on the other end to make their money more. But now you can a brother for 5 years, he get what, 218, you know. When you cum it down with taxes, is a difference, let alone the sponsors, the promotions that they get. You know, this whole thing is a distraction. You know, this is why they pull you in. You have talent. Now you can get on TV. It's easy to make videos on YouTube and just start to be popping, because this is modern day Rome 2.0, right? Lord willing, I can crack back into this. This is Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff necked people. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember me, right? They shall remember themselves. We're going to start to remember ourselves. And let me just get this, because another thing that shows you that this is just like Rome, Luke chapter 2, verse 1. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And this taxing was first made by Cyrenius, when Cyrenius was governor of Syria. And all went to be taxed, every one into his own city. And Joseph also went to Galilee out of the city of Nazareth unto Judea, into the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and the lineage of David, to be taxed with Mary, his espoused wife, being great with child. Right? So remember that tax. Let's go back to Baruch. This is my last verse. Gotta go back into the plantation. Baruch 3 and 8, it says, Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. And what part of that? What else lines up with that curse? Being astonishment, being a proverb, right? Of the best basketball player to ever live, right? Or madness, right? To again approach and a curse and to be subject to payment according to all the iniquities of your fathers which departed from the Lord Yahweh Shemashai our power, right? So we're subject to payment. What is that payment? Tax. You're taxed on everything, right? Let alone you're on payment when you have a child, right? This is not our rest. What that man just said is totally correct. If you add a little flavor to it, we are in Rome 2.0. Lord willing, this was edifying to the hopeful elect, whoever you may be. And with that, shalom.